First thing which you should do once you install Rehub is settings for general options. The most easy way to change them is WordPress Customizer. We will start from color settings. You can find them in Theme option, Appearance, Color. Custom color setting is responsible for color of different system elements, icons, color of links, highlighted elements, quotes, hover color for menu and other. Just choose another color to replace it. The same you can do for secondary elements and buttons. By default, site doesn't have borders and background, but you can enable boxed version to add site borders and set own background color, background image, and even set branded banner for background and URL to background. Next options are header and menu. We provide a lot of variants for header layout. If you want to add maximum number of useful elements in header, we recommend to choose Shop, Comparison Header Layout or Customizable Header Layout. You can enable different system elements in them, add icons, labels, and even custom elements. You can enable wishlist counter in header. We recommend to read our documentation about inner wishlist system. You can find there different ways how to use wishlist, how to enable support for cache plugins, how to enable wishlist for only logged users. Header also has custom element area, where you can use HTML and shortcodes. You can use this area to add some conditional or static elements. For example, you can add phone number. This area supports HTML tags and you can use special classes, which you can find in documentation. Use these classes to format your custom elements, for example, to make text more bigger, add bold font weight, colors. You can also add icons from Font Awesome site and even Pro icons will work there. You can also place their conditional elements. For example, you can show some elements only to vendors or for users with special roles. Let us back to color settings. You can change background color for whole header area, but you will find that some system elements will be not visible on dark backgrounds. This is why we added special option to make your elements as white color. Also, you can change size for menu items, enable uppercase, change colors for panel, text items and other options. When you do changes, make sure that you have enough space for all your menu items to prevent them from dropping to next line. You can enable or disable top line of site. This line has additional menu which you can assign in Appearance, Menu panel. In right side of top line you can find custom area where you can also place static or dynamic content, like text, buttons, cart and others. Footer option is similar to header options and you can change background and colors, add text blocks or disable footer widgets at all. Shop settings are divided to two areas. First area is standard WooCommerce settings. In catalog options you can choose what you want to show on shop and category pages and change default order for shop. In image options you can change ratio and crop. By default, all images are cropped and you can disable this crop. WooCommerce image system can't make custom height for images, so, if you have site where you use vertical images and you want to set own height for images, you must go to Theme Options, Shop Settings and find Custom Image option there. Rehub theme provides several unique styles for shop design and you can choose own variants which fits to your needs and type of style. Additionally, you can change also color and size for heading and price text. All shop modules have also custom element area which you can use to show attributes. Rehub supports special product swatches, so you can show attributes as text, color tags, text tags, and even images directly in product loops. We made some examples in documentation, but we will show some advanced techniques for this area in upcoming videos. Gutenberg is new WordPress editor which is available from 5th version of WordPress. It works similar to front-end editors and you can add different blocks to post content. Rehub theme is Gutenberg optimized theme. It means that everything what you see in admin pages when you create post in Gutenberg will have the same style on your site. Even more, Rehub theme can synchronize your custom colors and fonts for all Gutenberg blocks. As example, try to change color of site via Customizer. Let's add red color. Now, reload your Gutenberg page and you will find that all Gutenberg blocks also changed default colors. The same will happen also for fonts. You can change them in theme option, font option, and Gutenberg editor will be synchronized with your font options. Elementor is one of the best front-end layout and page builder. And now, Rehub has advanced support for Elementor Free and Elementor Pro plugins. We added near 40 custom modules so you can create any type of advanced pages, landings, post layouts, home pages. Before start, we recommend to visit Elementor settings and enable post types where you want to use Elementor. Then, make sure that you have disabled default color and font of Elementor. This will make your site a bit faster. Now, let's add first page and edit it with Elementor plugin. As you see, by default, our page has sidebar which you may want to disable. For this, go to settings of page and configure your page as you want. You can disable sidebar, make width of page as full width of browser, disable title, header, footer, menu. Let's add our first module from Rehub, for example, WooCommerce Grid. By default, Grid has 3 columns, but it's not the best value for full-width pages. You can change this option in Design panel. Also, you can choose another style of product grid which is better fit to your type of site. In the same tab you can add also fake sold-out counter. In Data Query tab you can choose which products you want to show in this block. You can choose category, tag, manual select or type of product. Here you can also choose price range and author of products. There is also additional taxonomy tab where you can choose additional taxonomy. It can be useful, for example, in situations when you want to show products from definite category which has also special tag or attribute. In Data Settings tab you can choose order parameter, number of products to show in block and pagination styles. For example, you can choose infinite loading or loading by click as well as regular pagination. In Style section, you can modify heading, sale tags and price labels. You can choose here typography, size of fonts, colors, and also you can overwrite here button colors. Filter panel is unique feature of Rehub theme. Here you can add additional Ajax filter panel before products. First of all, we will add title for filter panel. Nothing happens in current stage because we didn't add any items for filters. Let's do this. We recommend to leave first tab as default. This first tab will work as return back filter, so users can return to initial results. We will modify second filter. Here you can choose what to show once user click on this filter. You can filter by comment number, custom meta value, taxonomy value, price range and other filters. Meta value choice is most interesting, because you can use meta key of theme and custom plugins. Click on helper link in description and you will find list of all import keys of theme which can be used for filters. For example, you can sort block by number of wishlists or number of views by period of time. Additionally, you can add taxonomy chooser in filter panel. For example, you can add product category selector in filter panel. Last settings are options for design of filter panel. You can add background to panel and change colors for active filters. All filters in filter panel are also affected by global settings of module which you set in data query and data settings. We can use this to make advanced filters. For example, we can make category filters but filter only most viewed products on site. First of all, let's set default order by views. Go to Data Settings tab and choose Order by Meta Value Number. Set their meta key from theme which you can find in documentation. Now, in Filter panel, choose Filter by Taxonomy and set Taxonomy key, which you can copy from description. Now, add Taxonomy slug which you can find in Admin panel. Do the same steps for other filters and let's see what we have. The last interesting part is Custom Attribute panel which allows you to show values of product attributes directly inside product items. It's working very easy, just choose attribute which you want to show, add labels and other parameters. You can also customize fonts and colors in this panel and add border to top of panel to divide it from other parts of product. Finally, you can choose Product Swatch which allows you to show attributes as color tags, text tags and even images. You can read about product swatches in documentation. Let's add another block, for example, featured area. Now, let's choose category for featured area and exclude this category for all other modules on page. This is working also for tags instead categories or other taxonomy. So, in featured area, choose category. Now, in other modules, you can use additional taxonomy query and exclude this category. Most of post and product modules have special design control section where you can choose different design for block which is better fit to you site. If you want to control margins between blocks, just add spacer module to page. Also, by default, all modules in Elementor has some margin and paddings. You can remove them or control if you click on section icon. Then, set 0 value for space and for paddings. Inside Elementor, there are a lot of ready blocks and pages which you can add to your site. Click on folder icon and you will get list of all available blocks. Now, choose block which you want and insert on page. As you see, our block was added in end of page, but what if we want to move it on top of page? You can drag and drop this block, but there is also more easy way. Make right click on page and enable Navigator. Then, you can move your blocks in Navigator. What if we want to add section with sidebar to our full width page? It's easy, choose 2 columns in section. Then place block to left area and place sidebar area to right column. I think that sidebar area is too big, so we may need to reduce it. Just click on section and set width which you want. Important recommendation. Your layout can look different for different gadgets, so we recommend to check it for several width. In settings of each section, you can choose width of section for responsive design. In our situation, we need to make both sections as 100% for tablets. Click on left section icon and set correct width. All other settings also can have separate values for each width. For example, you can reduce space or height for tablets. Rehub theme provides different ways to enable front-end registration and login. First of all, make sure that you use one of header layouts with login elements in header. It's shop, comparison header layout and customizable header layout. Then, make sure that you enabled login pop-up in theme option, user option and you have enabled membership option in general settings of WordPress. Now, you have login, register pop-up on site. You can add additional messages in pop-up for users and you can add shortcodes from social login plugins to pop-up, redirect to custom login and register page. If your site is based on WooCommerce functions, such as shop or comparison, multi-vendor marketplace, we recommend to redirect users on WooCommerce login, register page to prevent different incompatibilities. For this, find my account page of WooCommerce. You can do this in WooCommerce settings. Then, copy URL of page and place it in user options of theme options. Now, once user clicks on register link he will get this WooCommerce page. But this page has boring design which we can improve. For this, edit my account page and enable special page layout from theme which we made special for such type of pages. Also, in WooCommerce account settings, you must allow users to register on My Account page. Here what we get now. You can also disable automatic generation of user password and name in settings and allow users to make their own passwords.